What's up people, Sean here with another video out of the 365-day series. Thank you for joining me today, and I'm talking about motivation. How do you get motivated when you don't really know what you're doing in life? What's your purpose? How do you find motivation behind your daily activities? Now, when we talk about motivation, we need to go to the core of motivation. What does motivation actually mean? It's having a motive for action. Now, how do you have a motive for action? What takes you to actually get up and go after your dreams and your passions? So when you put it in that perspective, when you take motivation, you break it into a motive for action, it makes more sense to you. So people are motivated because they're taking action. So why are people getting up and taking action? Let's break that down even further. So it all boils down to having a purpose, right? Having a vision for your future and understanding that that vision is something that you actually want to pursue, something that makes you happy, something that makes you excited, something that gets you up every single morning. So you have this purpose, you have this passion, and you're very excited about it. You want it to come into reality. You get this motive, you get this driving force inside you that tells you, I need to go after this. I need to start pursuing this because it gets me going. It gets my blood flowing. It gets that fire inside me going. So you create this motive for action, which ultimately creates motivation in your life. And when you have this motivation, it keeps pushing you to go farther and farther and farther and more wide and deeper and just continuing to press for what you actually want. So if you're sitting here right now listening to this video thinking, why don't I have motivation behind what I do? It might not be something you actually like doing. And you might be forcing yourself to do it every single day. For example, you're in a job 9 to 5 that you absolutely hate, and you're trying to find motivation to work harder, but you know deep down inside in your heart of hearts that it's not what you're meant to do. So you don't have a motive to take action. There's not a purpose behind what you do, so it doesn't give you the reasons to get that motive, to take action, to create that motivation. Does that make sense? So what you need to start looking at is not how can I get more motivated in the job I don't like. It's how can I get motivated about something that I actually have purpose with, something that actually makes me excited. What do I get up every morning thinking about rather than my job? What's something that actually has been lying in the back of my head that I've wanted to do for so many years but I haven't done it? You take that perspective and you make it real. You decide that today you're going to start taking action behind it. And you're going to make it something more than just a thought. You're going to make it into reality. You're going to bring it into existence. So once you have that and you decide to make it real, you get a motive to take action because you want it to come into reality. You want to start a blog, you want to start a business, you want to find the girl, so you get this motive and then you get motivated behind it. And then once you know that you have a passion behind it, it's real to you, you're always going to have motivation behind it as long as you continue to believe it's what you actually want to do in life. So, you could break motivation down to even a deeper core, to how do you find that purpose in the first place? How do I know that that's actually what I want to do? And if I actually want to do it, how do I know it's what I'm meant to do? And that gets into deeper conversations that we don't necessarily have all the time for. But I can tell you that you need to try a lot of things. You need to go out and experience life. You can't just sit behind a desk all day and think that you're going to find your passion just sitting on the computer. Maybe if you search, but if you're just watching YouTube videos and sleeping and playing video games, you might not necessarily find it. You need to go out, you need to experience, you got to see what works for you, you got to understand. People are lazy. People don't want to take on more than just sitting on their desk. They want to make $100 million in their lifetime without even lifting a finger, and that's just not realistic. People want to have everything without having to put any work in. And I'm telling you now, if you want to find your passion, your purpose, and have motivation behind it, you actually have to get up and work for it. You actually got to find out what it is, because it's not just going to land on your desk or land in your lap and be like, oh, this is what I meant to do, and you just sit back and it happens to you. No, life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So you need to go out and create what you want to create. Remember that. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So when you realize life is happening for you, you're going to go out and you're going to attract the things into your life that you're going to find that are your passions, that get you excited, that give you a motive to take action. And once you have that motive, you will go out and be motivated to actually create something in your life that's more than just what you have now. So hopefully you get an understanding behind it. I can go deeper with this. There's books on it. You should read the book Motivation Manifesto by Brendon Burchard. It's really good. I highly suggest it. I'm actually reading it currently. or just read any book, any success book, any book that will bring new ideas into your life that I like to talk about every single day. But anyways, guys, that's the video. Hopefully you found value. If you found value out of it, I did my job, and that's all that matters. If I did my job and you found value, share it with a friend. These messages need to go out to the masses. People need to know that there are people out there like me and other people who are trying to spread the word about motivation, about passion, about energy, about going out there and creating what they want in life, because it doesn't happen by just sitting back. You actually have to go get it. And this is me going to get it today. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next video.